Alright, welcome back to Coffee Talk Voice Acting Amateur Hour. Where we're just gonna plow on through because really at this point, kids, we're not playing it for the game anymore. We're playing it because it's fun to do the voices, quite frankly. And it's like a fun challenge for me. Keeps my brain sharp, in a way that is enjoyable and hopefully enjoyable for two people out there in the world besides me. So let's keep going. See how much we remember. Alright. Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. We saw this. I feel like the layout was different, but we did see this. Alright. Oh, boyfriends! Boyfriends! Hi, boyfriends!
You never really changed.
I know.
But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it.
Don't mention it. Hey, Felipe. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment, even though we figured it out, actually. Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. Okay. But there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. Yeah. Do I? I'm pretty sure it was the recipe because it had your goddamn name on it. But okay, we don't want coffee. We want tea. Let's be crazy. Let's be crazy. Ginger and honey. Why not? No, because we know what that makes. Let's get tea and honey. And then ginger. How's that? I know exactly what it was, but let's experiment, shall we? Yeah, sure. Go for it. Try this, even though we already figured it out. I don't know what your problem is. Whatever. Thank you. Eh? Yeah. Tea and ginger. Quoi? Wait, no. Tea? It was tea? Don't fuck with me, game. Don't fuck with me. Did you want... Wait. He said there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright, so I tried another combination. You're like, no, I don't want actually that. I don't want to lose points because you're a dickweed. No. I'm gonna go back and check my notes for myself in my goddamn YouTube channel. View YouTube channel. Yes, thank you. That's what I want. Because that's some bullshit. Wait, which episode was it? Hey kids, which episode was it? Was it that one? No. Tea, milk, ginger. Yeah, see? Tea, milk, ginger. So I gave him tea, ginger, honey, because he wanted to try different experiments. You know what? There's no helping some people. Fuck you. That is exactly what you asked for. You asked for a different combination of tea and ginger. Pardon me for the mistake. Never mind. I don't know what the fuck is going on anyway. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else?
I'm good for now.
I couldn't help overhearing you both, because there's a grand total of 10 square feet in this shack. It sounds like you two go way back, carnally. We do, I guess.
He was my bodyguard. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
Oh? Didn't you meet here?
Yeah, when this was a bar.
What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. They're real feisty.
Those two bastards.
And it wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, deadly and stuff? Tough, I guess we could say, sure.
Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Racist much? Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. As it was, I thought there was 10 of the little fuckers.
A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard.
Wait, were you not his bodyguard?
Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like shit on Velcro. Shit on Velcro is much worse than shit on a blanket, I'm saying. I like, well, shit to a blanket. I'll say the quiet part out loud. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive. So I hailed a cab. The little fucker felt me up. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning.
Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Really, really painful.
Who were they?
I'm not going to confirm or deny it.
Shit, I'm losing distinction between these voices.
I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia, possibly. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market or between the couch cushions or something. A lot of their money. Multiple zeros.
Yikes.
They wanted me to launder their dirty money. I was drunk at the time, so I took it literally, and it was just a whole thing. So I decided to screw them over instead.
Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. Well, if they asked you to do something and you said, yes, I'll do it, and then you didn't do that thing, I mean, you are technically in the wrong. Like, you could have just said no, and that would have been the correct thing to do. I guess they might have killed you then, of course, but I don't.
What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. It was fucking stacked. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real.
After all the trouble you caused the night before, I was gonna get my day's paid. God damn it.
Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. And the other stuff. Which we didn't do until I was sober, so the consent was there, kids. Don't fuck when you're drunk. It's not good.
I have to say, it was my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. I saw those eggs and I couldn't help myself. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Where I was gonna say, bears. Werewolves? Way to put Jesus, dude. I mean,
War veterans, you fucking racist. Jesus.
I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala?
Well, when he was working with me, I noticed.
I prefer if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it.
And I noticed that he and I were having a little thing, and it's really kind of unethical to be hiring and the sole means of pay and employment for your boyfriend there. So we thought that would
shut up. It's all right. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Fucked like rabbits. Long story short, he helped me with something. Okay. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. I'm running out of phlegm. I need more phlegm. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So I don't Someone explain the physics of this to me. I get to the point where there's nothing there to make the growly voice anymore. So you could say I owe this guy my life, thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for. Hey, stop! Hey, stop going auto! No! I can't read that fast. Hey! Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you.
I know. I kind of come across as a dick. It's my thing. It's, model. Anyway, Felipe, I'd like to order something now.
What would you like?
Can you make...
What? No?
Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time?
Beep. I can tee it all up. That makes it warm and cool. That's sweet. That's cool and bitter. That's cool. Is that enough equal? Do I need to be more equal? Tea. No, that's not enough. I want tea and mint is pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There we go. That's equal, baby. That looks like it'll clear you right out too. Make your tummy feel super good. Yeah. Here's your order.
Exactly what I wanted. My tummy's a little bit rumbled. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today.
Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil.
Hello, good people. And one vampire.
You're a bitch. It's good to see you too.
Freya, for fuck's sake, really?
By the way, we were just talking about you.
Oh, really? What about me?
I was just surprised that you weren't here.
Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie. That won't work on me.
I have no interest in flirting with you. You don't have a dick, for one thing. I've got high standards, you know.
You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work?
How could you tell?
Call it werewolf senses. Also, it's fucking obvious.
Right. I showed Felipe my draft, and I actually got some good feedback.
That's good to hear.
Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some short stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day.
That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll.
Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? Why are you saying that in such a dicky way? Oh, excuse me.
That's not even a word, Freya.
Oops. Whoa! What happened there? Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there.
It's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. Usually with a long stick. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we need to do and how much it would cost them.
Kind of like biz dev for people's lives, then?
You can say that.
Damn, that sounds complicated and hard.
That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective.
Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job?
I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it.
Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it.
Maybe because most admits are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital until someone pesters us to do it.
Why?
For me, I just don't find any reason to. I mean, fuck, work is work and not work is not work. Come on, that's basic shit. It's the patient's personal lives, anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty, I approve. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. For fuck's sake.
You.
He needs to be a bit less loyal, though.
Hide.
You've been doing this job for a while, right?
Almost 50 years now.
Whoa, I didn't know that. You don't have to make her sound ridiculous. Jesus, she does it herself. Wait, 50 years in the same position?
Uh-huh.
Holy. Ask for a promotion, man.
They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial.
Take it.
Not interested.
Why?
It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position.
But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? That's all that matters, right? Having more money, right?
Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises when I'm doing this job.
I really can't figure you out. Man, your characterization just gets worse every episode, doesn't it, Freya? Hot diggity damn.
That's Gala for you.
And anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde?
Yes. Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. And also my drink.
I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess.
Yep.
Safe trip. See you around, Felipe. And you, Freya.
See you. Wouldn't want to be. Oh, sorry. Take care on your way. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. I'm just gonna be a really bitchy valley girl right now because, yeah. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Yeah, no, this is good. Hardcore bitchy valley girl. That is the way to go. I found it. It took me, what episode is this? Like 7 episodes? But goddammit, I got it. Yeah. Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet?
Seriously? I have to retell the story? Just fucking rewind the game a few minutes. Fuck.
Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right?
I might now. Shit. Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar.
Time slip, time slip, time slip, time slip. Whoa. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this? A very physical job to medic. He's not a medic. Were you not listening? Were you not listening?
Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now.
But you know why, right? Spill the beans. I have no respect for personal boundaries. But then I strangely get upset at other people who also don't have respect for personal boundaries. It's a real problem.
Are you trying to squeeze the story from me?
Obviously.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
That's him, not you.
Seriously, Freya? I mean, for real? Are you for real right now?
Come on.
I won't get into details, but going to warn. It messes with your head.
Oh.
You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh?
I don't get it, but it must be difficult. Especially back then.
The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he did only work that relied on his muscle.
That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right?
Of course not. But It was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do.
But you hired him for his muscle?
Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. Yet being the operative term. So, no personal feelings at that time. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. You know, in multiple ways.
Interested?
I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone. Seek help. Which he refused.
No surprises there.
But I kind of pushed him to do it.
How?
Like physically with a broom. It's complicated. Eventually he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, because even I'm not that much of a dick. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been
Yes, my favorite character to voice. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy.
Good evening.
It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us, Neil.
Neil.
Yes, Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthlings' efforts in intergalactic exploration. I get what, yeah. It's hard to go back out of that one. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello. My name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. A regular pain in the ass. And you, sir?
Hi.
You come here often?
For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah.
Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we.
Where did you come from?
Far away.
Far away.
By far away, you mean a few thousand miles? Or, like, more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do your kind all... Oh, no, I broke the game again. And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Jeremy Andrew? Is that what? I don't see why we have to... I'm so confused. The Jeremy Gendrew album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place, is the perfect spot to practice our community. Stop it! Stop! 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 What? No! Auto is not on. Why? Don't rob me of this voice. It is the most fun. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if, I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. What do I do to make a robot feel? Not a robot, an alien. What makes a robot an alien robot? I want to do something that... Ew. Let's see what the hell that does. Go in the trash. Really? You can have that, I don't give a shit. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the?
Interesting.
What are you doing?
Drinking.
Nope, nope, nope. Incorrect, incorrect. Drinking. That's how they drink. Woohoo, boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be too sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment, bitch. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in this space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our... Oh, God. It's a universal truth that everyone wants to fuck the aliens. Everyone's horny for aliens. Every single one of the people, even including weebs. We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. Oh, God. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man?
Not really. You have a valid point.
We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, well. No, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. That's alright. That's alright. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Yeah.
Could you handle them, though?
Me? Oh, I see. I see. Sorry, I read that wrong, so.
Could you handle them, though?
Me? I don't know. What do you think? I don't think I'm ready for children, actually.
You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe further. Or maybe go further, if it got you a good story.
I'm a whore for my job.
Oh, you're not offended by that? Damn it, that's what I was aiming for.
Not in the slightest. I am a whore for my job. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them. But I don't like to sleep around.
Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I get that a lot. You know, what with the no clothes. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. I don't know why. Hey, I'm talking. Hello. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. I'm serious like chlamydia. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. I plan on having both. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Well, we don't, actually. Overpopulation is certainly not something we're facing. In fact, it's really not. There's not a whole lot of things. It's not overpopulation, it's over capitalism. Specifically neoliberal capitalism. We are really fine in terms of overpopulation. Now that you mention it,
We don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us.
the only places with growing birth rates anymore are places with very low birth control overall, on top of, low kind of GDPs in general. So I don't think it's a matter of control, it's a matter of education, it's a matter of knowledge, and also a lot of the places with growing populations have a high mortality rate. So there's that too. If you're gonna be socially commentary the game, you should probably be a little bit more accurate about it.
Not to mention, some races live for a very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. And if they're too strictly enforced, you get fucking China. And a 70% male population, so...
We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that was what we gathered from your information network.
Theoretically, that should be the case.
But Earthlings are stupid.
That's the easiest way to put it.
We learned so much today. No, he's absorbing her. Oh no. We learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend?
You could start by asking whether she's actually single.
Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Bless this simple alien. Yes, I am single. Lucky you. Do you want to be our girlfriend? No. The path to starting a date the path to starting to date varies between people. But usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated.
It can be easier if you're a smooth talker.
Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. Like none of us. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. I mean, not if, I feel like those two don't quite go together. Like, making kids is still a totally different league, talking about how, you have to get to that point. And, then we're back on condoms. I'm like, no, if you're at the stage where you want kids, I don't think that most women still prefer their partners to wear. Those two don't go together. I would mark that down in terms of connectivity points. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy? Oh shit. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring?
Pleasure.
All this information is too much to process in one evening. So, we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Because I'm researching for a book. Seeing how you drink, a condom might be something you can't even, use at all.
That's true. How do you do it?
We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details. We would have to kill you. Unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Psychologically, however. I guess that's technically mentally, but... existentially. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part. We did our research. And we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. What was proven?
The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir.
Oh, no. We did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is.
I have to agree with that.
Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye.
Take care on your way, sir.
All right. That was really something.
Indeed.
You said the first time they came here was for a date, right?
Yeah, but their date never came. And they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date.
The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went.
It was pretty awkward, yeah.
But you can't be angry at such naivete.
I guess so.
By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time?
You mean Miss Lua?
Yeah, her.
Oh, showing some concern now, are you?
I'm just curious.
No, I haven't seen her since then.
But her boyfriend did come a few days ago.
And Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion.
My. You really have a knack for starting trouble.
Sadly, I have to agree with that.
It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation. Unless it really piques his interest. Or annoys him.
I don't know how to react to that.
Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. So I'm off for the day.
Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon?
It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know.
Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. I left the oven on. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. Yeah, about that.
I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business.
She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop.
That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab?
Thanks, but I'm riding my bike.
Alright then. See you around.
Take care anyway, folks.
That was an interesting and very long day. Wow. But I think, yeah, no, definitely, Valley Girl is A, fun, B, easy to maintain, and C, appropriate. Fortunately, it took me a long time to get through. That's fine. Just ignore those first couple episodes. Only 2 people out there have watched them anyway. If that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Does it ever not rain in Seattle? Jesus Christ. Alright. Atlantic immigrants. Well, yeah, if they spray them in the face, that is pretty bad. Challenge against unexpected competitor. Alright, so that is it for this episode of Coffee Talk, Voice Acting Amateur Hour, where hey, I'm getting up into voice actor. Nah, I am still very much an amateur. My consistency is not there yet. It is fun though. It's fun to do the voices, and ad lib to make this game a better experience, quite frankly. But yeah, tune in next time when hopefully we get some more alien interaction because that shit is fun stuff. All right, bye bye.